Hello too. As you can see, this is my trusty 2008 Mac Pro. It's once again starring in a video. It's been a while, but this beast is getting another little upgrade to, put it on life support for just a little bit longer. This is another IC dock SSD, or at least a 2.5-inch to 3.5-inch adapter that is fully compatible with the Mac Pro. Let's see if I can actually find the box, because I've got a bunch of stuff here going on, a bunch of G5 CPUs. That's my PowerBook over there. There's your G5 standing right there that needs some surgery. Actually needs a new logic board. Happen to have one. But yeah, get back to the Mac Pro. So this is the model number. It is an MB88-2SP-1S1 whatever. MB88-2SP-1S-2B. As you can see right there. In case you're wondering, if you ever come across one of these, it will work just fine in Mac Pros, as long as they have that specific tray design. Let's see if I have any trays in here. My pile of junk. Doesn't look like it. Nope. I've got way too many computer parts these days. It's almost killing me, really. But I just can't put myself to throw them away. But yeah. So what this is another SSD. Well, it's the SSD that came out of my Dell Latitude E6400 that I sold. My brother had some very high interest in that machine. He bought it off me, and I figured, I just put a hard drive in that because didn't need the SSD. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll keep the SSD. I'll keep that to myself. So now I put in an IC dock so I can put the Windows installation of the Mac Pro, the Bootcamp partition, on this drive. Because now I'm just using 1 terabyte of my 2 terabyte Western Digital Green drive to run Windows off of. And it's pretty slow. Maybe partially because it's running Windows Vista at the moment, but Windows 7 ran much worse than Windows Vista does on this machine, which is very intriguing to me. I mean, I don't really get why Windows Vista Ultimate would run much better on this hardware than Windows 7 Ultimate or Windows 7 Pro would. But yeah, the SSD should resolve all of those issues. I might even put Windows 8.1 back on it. I ran that for a while and ran beautifully, I must admit. But yeah, I'm just not quite sure, because I had some really weird performance issues on Windows 8. So I'm not fully confident that will be the best bet for this machine. So I might just put Windows 7 on it after all. But enough talking. I'm going to shut down my Mac. I have no files to save, aside from the Minecraft server that I'm running for my friends on this machine. Will be moved to another machine for another video, but that machine hasn't arrived just yet. But, that'll be a little bit interesting project. But for now, we're just going to shut down the Mac, which is running Windows Vista Ultimate and OS X Mavericks. Take all of the cables out of there. Disconnect the external driver. I just backed up my Minecraft server. I've only been running it for about a week, but it's still very nice to just keep those files backed up. Oh shit. It's that plug again. One of my RJ45 cables is a little bit iffy. So yeah, let's get all the cabling out of the way, for my headset especially. Looking gorgeous, that MDD. So I'm going to open up this Mac Pro once again, since a very long time. So let's see how terrible it is on the inside. Okay, I only got 2 caddies installed, so I will need to look for the third one. I'll probably have stored it in a drawer. So there's the inside. There's
that weird little USB 3.0 card that I've never actually managed to get working properly. It's partially because this Mac does not have any Molex connectors going on at the moment. I'm going to see whether I can change that. But, you know, that's enough for now. So there's a gorgeous Sapphire 7950 Mac Pro Edition video card. Incredibly rare card, very decent performer. So yeah. So in case you're wondering what a Mac Pro SATA connector looks like, it's back there. So just your standard 3.5-inch connector, but you just need these caddies, these drive trays, in order to secure them properly. You could put an SSD in there because they weigh practically nothing, but we're not going to do that. I'm actually going to grab a caddy, slide it in there, and yeah, see what happens. Right, so we got a little bit better of an angle here to work with. Really trying not to scratch up my Mac Pro so much. You can quite clearly see the memory riser cards right here, which are all populated with 8 2GB DIMMs for a total of 16 gigs of RAM. You can clearly see the 2TB drive over there. The other SSD and IC dock is in there. Let's see, where did I put it? And right here is the other drive. This is in fact tray number 3. Couldn't find number 4 quite yet, but I know it's somewhere in my room. It's a mess right now because I have so much components lying around. So yeah. Let's slide her in. It's really that simple. You just may have to make sure that the connector lines up, and that's all there is to it. And make sure it slides in properly. This caddy is missing one screw, so I'm not quite getting the proper alignment. There we go. It just needed some persuasion, but it is in. So now we have 2 SSDs in this Mac Pro. Now that's awesome. While I'm at it, I might actually just grab another Molex cable and see whether I can hook up the USB card. But, yeah, you know, never mind. Let's just close her up. Let's see, pull the tab. And lock her in place. Easy upgrade. Well, let's put an operating system on it and see if it runs.